let them pick you up. Bro, gon' be proud to see all of it. Niggas ball. I got your back, you got my friend, we gon' kill them all. I'll be damned to see one of my niggas fall. I risk it all to see all of my niggas walk. Go against the grain, put them to my back against the wall. Don't know what's going on. My mind go, I grab my Glock and hop up in my zone. I'm fighting demons, little nigga, you better leave me alone. Life's a gamble in these streets, you better keep your crawl. If you slipping, that's your ass, nigga. I should precise.
All right, y'all, we back. This is gonna be a quick pre-record. I'm live for everybody on Kick and Twitch, man. Shout out to my Kick and Twitch family. But we gonna be pulling up a clip of Mr. Cenat. Give me 1 second, man. Cenat is having the worst week right now, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Man, right now, hold on, man. Right now, man. We gonna go right to this clip right here, man. Give me 1 second.
Content for kids. The content that I make is for me and other grown. If your kids tune in, you gotta call their parents. That ain't me. You grown adults coming home from work and they're like, let me put a massive day for the unemployed. Cenat is in hot water and he can't even swim. Cenat speaks on people that say he makes content for kids. The content that I make is for me and other.
All right, I don't know what the hell that was, bro. 1 second. Here we go.
Streaming University tryouts is teaching me that people are not good at handling rejection.
You gotta come correct. You say goodbye.
Sorry.
Goodbye.
Pushing and shoving, trying to get into the front, and it's like you can't get in. Oh, man.
Where's the resume?
I lost it in transit by being here. I lost it in transit. I was here since I lost the resume. It lost in transit.
How's it going, Professor Kai? What? Like that?
And I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Streamer University in 2026 is out of control. And there is a big part of Streamer University that nobody seems to want to talk about. But to get you up to speed, Streamer University is a university held by a very popular streamer named Cenat.
Hold on, we don't. We're here. Let's get this one.
All right, it's time. We are going to Streamer U. We did apply. You know what I'm saying? We did hear some good feedback that we do have a chance to make it. You know what I'm saying? Fresh cut. Nice.
Streamer University is happening every goddamn year. For as long as I am alive, as you will be happening, 2027.
We'll try again.
2028. 2029.
Hey, to all the niggas that sit here telling me to gift this, gift that, y'all don't know the method. Start low, and then you got to just test the waters, all right?
Last year, I looked at over the course of days, and I...
Shout out to Cup 'em, but nah, that's not what I wanted to watch either. Hold on, bro.
All right, y'all. So in this video, I'm about to give y'all some salt.
It's this one right here, bro. Boom.
What's poppin', y'all? DDG's brother must think we're absolute idiots for what happened at Streamer University, because what happened in ATL was that it got shut down twice. So all the peasants, let's be real here, the people, the serfs, the people waiting outside of the castle, they couldn't get in. They were lined up, but people like Ben the Don, people like DDG, all of the popular guys, they were able to get in even after the whole event was shut down. And then Dub would say like, nah, you know, streamers don't get to skip the line or anything like that.
Be like, I'm going to the White House, right? I'm gonna go to the White House, set up a basketball court. Whoever wins, get $500 million. Don't y'all think
all the NBA players is at least gonna try to pull up? And don't you?
All right, so this is my take on it. We'll get back to the video in a second, but this is my take on it, man. I don't think it was right for them to come out and sit there and say, hey, everybody pop out. This is an opportunity for low-tier streamers because a lot of people wasted their gas and plane tickets going to Atlanta, New York, all these different places for the streamer university. And we already knew just off of watching the clips on TikTok who they were gonna pick, who the content creators, who the streamers they were gonna pick, man. So I really think that, you know, it was kind of a scam, bro, because at the end of the day, he picks the same people every year in a way. Like, I mean, he picked a couple people, newer people that they were on there. That was cool to see that. And I mean, the whole thing wasn't a scam because it still was an opportunity to network with a lot of good content creators and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like a lot of people were robbed out of, you know, their spots and stuff like that just because the tryouts were fake and because of the certain locations, like the Atlanta location being shut down as well though too, as when it comes down to it, like I said, we see the same people on there every year. Black Boy Max, Duke Dennis, DDG, Dub, these people, like, right? But the thing is it seemed like Dub was saying like he wanted a whole bunch of streamers to come out there, you know, and try. Same thing with Kai was saying. And like I said, you know, there was certain people that did, you know, be able to get a good networking experience with Kai and take the pictures and stuff like that. But I still feel like, you know, the people that were like really like consistently dropping and they're still in the trenches and they still consistently dropping, they streaming, they hard working, they busting their ass streaming, you know, they kind of got robbed because they really did the application. They might have put the money down for a slot, you know, and took the time to go out there. Now the people that are streaming, that have the funds to stream and that are rich basically and are at least above middle class, that aren't still in the trenches, you know, okay, whatever. They could always go to the next streaming event to try again. But the people that are in the trenches, I feel like they were robbed out of it. You feel me? The people that are really underground, that really busting their ass, really consistently streaming, they were robbed out of it. And I feel like that was a scam at the end of the day. But you know, y'all let me know in the comments and stuff like that on Twitch and Kick right now, because we on Twitch and Kick. This video will be uploaded This video will be uploaded to YouTube later on, man. So stay tuned for that. But like I said, man, I feel like they definitely were robbed out of their spot, man. At the end of the day, you know, a lot of people, like I said, still in the trenches are busting their ass and really consistently, you know, streaming, doing the shit. So let's check it out.
You think as a safety risk that they would put LeBron up first or something like that? That's all I'm saying. So like, I ain't gonna lie. I felt like me personally, you know, I had security, we had security or whatever, just because if I was out there in that crowd, I felt like it would have been a safety hazard anyways. But when you are social media, you don't take advantage, like you don't get special privileges. You just know how to move. A person that doesn't do social media and doesn't have fans around them and don't have people that could potentially hurt you, you don't really know how to move in a crowded environment. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. So that's all it is.
So this guy, either he's not completely in on it or he thinks we're fools. But I'm willing to go as far as to say that not only were influencers, streamers, people that were already lit and popping, let in and got special treatment, I'm willing to say that every single person that showed up to Streamer University and thought they were going to get in, you had no chance. And this was all just an advertisement and a trailer in real life for the actual event. And the reason why I believe this is as follows. So first off, Streamer University gets announced. By this time, I believe Cenat already knew every single person that he was going to have at Streamer University. The roster was already done. Because think about it, just logistics wise. Hey, submit your stuff to Streamer University. Okay, you submit it. Now, I do think if certain submission videos went viral on the internet, they would check backlog. Okay, is this person a consistent streamer? Let's see what they've been doing. Okay, we can put them in. But there are hundreds of thousands of applications being sent in on the website. How do you think they're going to look over them? Nobody thinks about this. They're just submitting. How do you think they're going to look over them? They're not. So the way that they choose this is based off of taste, number one. Number two, the tryouts, you notice how there's a set in every tryout. And of course,
That's what I was basically saying, man. The interviews look very scripted. That's what I was going to get back to right there. The interviews look very scripted. That's why I kind of could tell who was going to get in, who wasn't, just off of seeing the clips. And I feel like that's what happens a lot of times, man. The clips, especially for these streamers and stuff like that, they clip so much stuff out. When the big event or the video drops, I'm not really interested anymore, bro. It's not really gaining my interest anymore because I've already seen everything on the clips, man. You know, my attention's already gone from it. So, but yeah, man, I definitely feel like the interviews were very scripted.
want to have the office look good and all that, but in ATL, in Los Angeles, in New York, in every single place he did one of these Streamer University tryouts, there was a big case of Red Bull in that corner. This was paid. Kai Cenat's not bringing a huge, with multiple cans of Red Bull, by the way, like 3 layers or what is shelves of the fridge are stacked with different flavors of Red Bull, and it's placed there. And you're telling me that, oh no, he's just carrying it. He just loves Red Bull that much. No, it's sponsored by Red Bull. And I think they recently had finished their Bang Energy sponsorship, or they had some sort of other drink as a sponsorship with AMP. And you could say, well, no, it's just Kai Cenat that's being sponsored. Well, Kai Cenat wasn't streaming this event himself. He wasn't streaming the tryouts. Other people were streaming the tryouts, and other people were clipping the tryouts, and they were posting that. Now, he did record all of the footage himself, so I do think he'll use it at some point in time, but the deal had to be negotiated ahead of time. So clearly, Kai Cenat was in talks with Red Bull and said, hey, look, you guys are going to sponsor this. I'm going to have these quote-unquote tryout events that are going to get hundreds of millions of views, and we can have Red Bull right there in that corner where everybody can see it. And that's exactly what they did. So this is 100% a sponsor. All right, 100%. I'm not even saying 99.99. No. If he loved Red Bull that much, he'd have like a couple of cans on the desk and he'd buy them at each location. This isn't Fousey, where he said he needs his Red Bull and his weed rolled stat. Prime Fousey we're talking about here. And also, you guys probably noticed that it's just streamers that are popular where their clips are going viral, right? You see Extra Emily, you're like, this girl was already there. You see DDG, you see Marlon. You're probably like, yo, where are the regular tryouts? And I'll actually show you guys a couple of regular tryouts and explain why it is my belief that these people were not regular tryouts. So there was the guy that took off his clothes.
KC3! My boy! My KC3! Talk to me. Oh! What is KC3? Oh!
Bro, all right, yeah, see, shit like that, you could tell that one was scripted too, bro. You feel me? I mean, if bro really, if bro really, if bro really was doing that to get the spot, man, that's crazy, man.
Your drawers, gang? KC3! You waited that long for your drawers? Get out, KC3! What the I just got denied. I'm not going. My clothes are in here. Oh, damn. Damn.
So I did a little bit of digging onto this because you got to think, if someone waits in line and then they're stupid enough to just take off their clothes and think that's going to get them in, that doesn't make so much sense. And you see the way that Kai Cenat reacts to this. Well, if you look into this guy a little bit, he is a consistent streamer. This guy, Big Loaf, he does IRL stuff as well. And he's streamed a lot in December of 2025. So he streamed about 80 something hours, 84 hours. In January, he was streaming quite consistently as well. But then he has a drop off in February through June, until June. And I'm guessing that's when he streamed at Streamer U, or the tryouts for Streamer U. However, he has been very active on Kick. So he'll stream on Kick quite frequently, and he's been very consistent for at least the past 6 weeks. Now you look at his VODs on Kick, and this guy streams every day for hours a day, at least 1 to 2 hours. He does 5-hour streams, 5 hours, and this goes back 4+ weeks. And 4+ weeks is before the Streamer University stuff got announced. Now you might say, well, he's streaming on Kick, and I've looked through some of this guy's VODs. He's making some real content. Like, he's doing studio sessions. He's also doing IRL, like desktop content. He's in Vegas, like meeting chicks on the street and interacting with different people as well. So there's a variety to this guy's content. And some people might say, well, he's on Kick. Cenat doesn't mess with Kick. Is that the case, though? Because this was his reaction to when DDG was a little bit iffy about mentioning that he streamed on Kick now.
And you stream where?
I stream on Twitch.
Yes.
I stream on Twitch.
Yes.
Kick YouTube.
Why are you emphasizing it for?
I stream on Twitch. Kick YouTube.
Yes. You
Kick
stream on Twitch and sometimes Kick.
Kick YouTube.
And what?
Kick YouTube.
Kick YouTube?
Kick YouTube.
Twitch, Kick YouTube. Why? Okay, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know your relationship with.
Oh, I don't give a.
Oh, okay.
It's a Streamer University.
Okay, cool. Well, I stream on all platforms, but sometimes I took a slight little break.
Okay.
Off of Twitch, and I got on.
How come?
I just wanted to grow other platforms.
Like, which was other what?
The Green app.
Okay.
I wanted to grow it.
Why do you want to go on Kick?
I
seen the clips already, bro. You feel like the Clippers are going over to Kick, so in order to get the clips, you gotta face Clippers. No, Clippers. You are the prize, bro. We don't stream for Clippers.
You're right.
They clip us.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that right there just told me, bro. DDG's selling it so much that he doesn't know that he's gonna get this part. That's what I'm saying, bro. All those interviews were scripted. All the interviews that Kai's been doing for these tryouts have looked like they've been scripted, except that one, the guy that took off all his clothes, man, because I wasn't expecting that. But all right, man. We off to the next one, man. Now I told you it was gonna be a quick one. Like I said, man. End of the day, I'm gonna break it down with shout out to all the streamers that did come out there and actually be able to have a good little opportunity and be able to network with those high time streamers and have a picture with Kai and stuff like that. But I still feel like the people that, you feel me, that was really busting they ass and really consistently working and putting their shit out there was robbed in this way, man. So I definitely feel like it was a scam. I hope there's going to be a better outcome next year. And you might see me on there, man. I don't know, man. All right, man. We go on to the next one, man. Y'all see this either later tonight on YouTube or in the morning on YouTube, man. We gone. Peace.
Watch your back, don't let them pick you up. No bro gon' be proud to see all of it. Here niggas ball. I got your back, you got my front, and we gon' kill them all. I'll be damned to see one of my niggas fall. I risk it all to see all of my niggas fall. I go against the ground when it comes to my back against the wall. Don't know what's going on. My mind go, I got my Glock and hop up in my zone.